One of the more mundane things we do here at Theymedia, we're a small indie company, so I mean we don't have these huge effects budgets, but we do have the ability to do some basic SFX, and we can do some pretty advanced stuff. But on our latest production, The Hag, there was some minor fixes. I just thought I'd go over what they were, because this is the stuff that make or break a film, in our opinion. Me and the director argued quite a bit over the necessity of certain things, and this is all over the film. There's small fixes like this, and this was just for continuity. We did this effect where there's a phone in her hand. Now, what I mean by that is there's actually no there is a phone, but it turned out to be a dead phone. So as you can see, we had to add that screen in. What was unique about that is there was a blur, because we're filming at 23.976 or 24 frames per second, and so there's a motion blur that gets introduced, and so I had to recreate motion blur, so that it was accurate. And as you see, it's not fully accurate. Like this was one of our test clips. The final one, it's a little more corrected, but the 3D angle, the realistic movement and shutter speed all had to be recreated. And so, as you know, of course, we did that in After Effects, as you can see here. Here's the what I did is I took a fully color corrected shot, the shot that needed fixing, and then I put the iPhone screen on it. As you can see, it's just a black phone. I wanted during production to just switch the phone to a black working one. We'd already shot with the white one, and then it would have been a mistake that people could have found. But me and the director, we saw that we saw that differently, and it came back to me. It was a do it in post. I'm a very practical producer and director, and so I like to try to do it as much as I can, not in post. But it's a fairly simple fix. So you see the first shot. I've added it in. You can see it pop in, and basically I had to put a glow on it. I had to do a camera lens blur, a hue saturation. I had to add noise to it, because it was too digitally clean. It came from a super high resolution JPEG of a phone that we had, and so we modeled it. And what's kind of funny is it's I think she's got an iPhone 5 or 6, and that's I think the iPhone 7 screen, but at least we're up to date. So that's kind of funny little thing, and well, not me, I actually hand animated it, and we put the screen in. You can see it's actually a three-dimensional object, because in this particular scene she does rotate her hand, so you can see from frame to frame it moves in a three-dimensional manner. So there you can really see it, and it turns, so the image actually turns. And as you see with the motion blur, there is actually some on there. It's not as much as the frame, but for a quick shot, I mean, we can get away with having 99% accuracy rather than 100% accuracy, because bam, see, it's done. And it's got that blur, it's got that it's got the look, and so that's good enough. That's a small fix that you have to do for continuity, right? And it's not there, as you can see. So there's the shot without it, and here's a shot with it. Super small fix, and it's something that we can do here at Theymedia. So a little behind the scenes on the Hag, and these kind of fixes are everywhere in this film, and that's just the reality of shooting a film. You have to fix stuff.